Hello, everybody. What's good? Happy Sunday. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much for joining us here in JT Ladies Lounge. I'm Jazz.
And I'm T.
And that's T, right? So, we've been so hyped about this interview all month. Like, I've been super hyped about it all month. And I'm excited to know that we have a special guest that is here with us in the Ladies Lounge. But you guys are not going to know exactly who it is yet. Okay, you might. You might know who it is because we did post a flyer.
Yes, for the past 2 days.
We did. We did post a flyer for the past 2 days. But the thing is that she is so much more than what you thought. Right? And you may know her from Punky Brewster for the 80s babies. Not for you young ass 90s kids. You know. You may know her from Punky Brewster. You may know her from Family Matters. And you may just know her because she's a beautiful woman and she out here getting it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just so proud to just say that she graced us with an honor, definitely honored that she graced us with her presence tonight. She became interested in health and nutrition. And we want to know how everything. We want to know about Hollywood. We want to know about health and nutrition and everything. So I'm not going to take any more of your time tonight. I'm not going to say any more. I am proud to introduce and very honored that she decided to join us here in the Ladies Lounge, Miss Cherri Johnson.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for, giving us your time and being able to talk to us about, health and wellness, being able to talk to us about Hollywood and what it was like and what you did. And my question, okay, so I got some Hollywood questions for you real quick. You ready to talk about Hollywood?
First, I need to shout out DC, okay? Because my whole family is in DC.
What part, boo?
I'm a project chick from Pittsburgh. So what I thought was I was going to grow up and have a government job, and that didn't happen. But what's up to my Aunt Laverne, my Aunt Loretta, Uncle Chuggy, Uncle Butchie, and my cousin Craig. They're all there.
Okay, so what part of DC is your family in?
And Karen, they're in Upper Marlboro.
Yes.
East, Southwest. Yeah. And
okay.
In Baltimore and Silver Springs.
Well, gee, girl, why don't you just move to DC then? Because it sounds like you about to move here. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot going on. You got all your peoples around here representing. So it sounds like you should be here in the DC, DMV area.
I love them. My little cousin Chanel is probably listening right now, but I can't mess with y'all. It's the winter time.
Hey, Chanel, you know what? It's not really bad winter up here, though. Not what I thought it would be. Because, of course, you from Pittsburgh. I'm from Ohio. She from Jersey. We know about winter. You know what I'm saying? And this is not winter. They playing around here.
I'll see y'all summertime.
Okay. And we will be here summertime. Okay, so I want to talk about your experience coming up in Hollywood. What was that like? Just being a child actress. Give us a little a little background on what that experience was like, if you don't mind.
Well, you know what? I can tell you more about what the experience is like now as an adult.
Okay,
I really did not know what famous was until I was 30. And by the time I was 30, all that was over. So I can look back at it now and be like, wow, that was pretty cool. It was surreal. I started in the business when I was 6 years old. And because I don't have another childhood to compare my life to, it was normal for me.
I would like to be your normal.
Right.
I want to be famous when I'm 6 and stuff. So
but I didn't know what famous was. It was very different back then.
Right.
Social media has made entertainment something that it did not used to be.
Take it to a new level, right?
Right. So let me ask you this, Cherri. How was you able to switch over from the Hollywood? You are still in Hollywood. We talked previously before going on air about what you've been doing. But how were you able to switch over from Hollywood to what you are doing now with your health and fitness and wellness program that you are doing it with? How were you able to switch over with that?
I don't think I've switched over. I just have let everybody know what I've been doing my whole life. Growing up, my mother had a gym, and it was called Future Shape. So the whole time that I was doing Family Matters, the weeks I wasn't working, my mama wasn't leaving me home by myself because I was a teenage girl. She made me work in the gym. It was a family business. So while I was working the family business, mama always taught me that you had to have something to fall back on. She made me go to school. She made me take these classes, and I became a certified nutritionist. So it became my job at her gym to put everybody on meal plans. About 4 years ago, I got pregnant, and I ended up on bed rest. Well, my gynecologist is an awesome woman named Dr. Canoe, and Dr. Canoe was an overweight woman, but she came to me and she was having health problems where she wasn't able to deliver my child because I had complications too. And the Motion Picture Hospital does not deliver babies, especially if you have complications. Wow. But little did I know that my OBGYN, who had been my OBGYN since I was 18, was having health complications due to her weight. Wow. So when she finally admitted to me, while I was on bed rest, I put her on a meal plan, and she's lost over 100 pounds. And
that is
healthy
awesome.
And great.
That's awesome. Wait, so did you say you was pregnant 3 years ago or 30 years ago?
3 years
3 years ago. 30 years ago.
And I was like, wait a minute, did I hear 30 or 3?
3.
Okay. Of course it was 3 years ago. But yeah, but you know what? Congratulations on your on your toddler.
Right.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
She's amazing.
So, Cherri, let's talk about what you got going on right now with this Team Cherri J.
Yes.
So let us know
what's that all about?
What is this Inside Out Reset program that you have going on that starting February 1st?
Okay, so what I used to do was something called 10 days, $10, 10 pounds. Because a lot of women just want to lose 10 pounds real quick, right? Because they either have like a class reunion or they got this date or a wedding or something like that. So Toby came to me. Toby is actually the woman who had taken one of my challenges. And she said, Cherri, why don't we combine all 3 of your challenges together? She's a wellness coach. I'm a nutritionist. And my friend Mike is a personal trainer. So we decided that we were going to come together. We were going to do the whole fitness thing, give these people a meal plan, and we're going to clear up their skin. So the inside out is starting from the inside and it's working its way out, meaning the skin. What a lot of people don't know is just like women have their menstrual cycles, our body is renewing our cells every 28 days.
Ooh, a lot of people don't know that.
No, they don't know that. So literally what you're putting in your body is what your body is making new cells of. So we want to start on the inside and work to the outside and change literally your life and your health in 30 days. A lot of people have come to us and they have diabetes or they have high blood pressure problems and they don't realize that, yes, and I know the FDA will not like me for this, but everything you need, God has given us.
Yes.
So those drugs that they're selling you is not helping you. It's subsiding whatever's going on, but it's not fixing and curing it.
Agreed.
Food can actually cure anything that's going on in your body.
I completely agree with you. And it's funny because this is, as you do, I do health and wellness too, but, just growing outside of learning the health and wellness that, my products that I have and my supplements and, all those things. I also know that it's very important outside of taking supplements, what you're missing from your body. It's very important what you put into your body, how it's grown, what's in it, how much you consume, all those things. Because like you said, it's an industry. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely, the diet industry is $1 billion industry.
$1 billion industry, and it's a diet. It's a fad.
But how do you, Cherri, how do you switch over for somebody
that's used to
eating that way? Like, I definitely understand, the motivation or either you wanting to change your eating habits and your lifestyle. But I'm gonna tell you, for me, for somebody that has been, that works out, has a personal trainer, goes to the gym, I monitor what I eat. But I haven't completely switched over to, let me see, like still eat the greasy foods. You know, I still eat the pieces. Once in a while, I
life is about balance, and I will be totally honest with you. I am lazy. I don't work out. I have not been in the gym probably in about 10 years.
What, girl? Not with that body. Stop it.
But it's what you put in your body, though. That's it really is, right?
Yep. Yeah.
And I don't want you to think that like I'm this crazy person who doesn't eat anything bad. Like my daughter and I just murdered a Costco pizza the other day.
Girl, Costco pizzas don't play. They are the bomb. Yes. Okay.
They are. So it's all a balance, you know. So if you eat really good for 6 days, the 7th day, eat what you want. I eat ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
We bake cookies, cake. I happen to love bread and pasta, and that's horrible for you because all it does is break down in your body and turn into sugar.
Yes.
But I also know that if I do this today, what I need to do tomorrow.
Right.
Or even you know what you need to do, period. Instead of having a splurge day, you can have splurge moments. Like it's all about, like you said, about balance, because a lot of people get it confused and they deprive themselves of things. So when they have that, what do they call it? They call it a cheat day. They have that day and then they cheat, but they do too damn much all in one day. So I want to.
I don't even call it a cheat day. I just eat what I want when I want.
When you
I don't
want.
be like, ooh, I'm cheating. It's not a big deal because I know that I have to eat to live, right? And so I look at my 3-year-old and I say, Mommy needs to make good choices because I want to be around. I'm an old mom. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have my daughter until I was older. So if I'm 42 and she's 3, I want to watch my daughter graduate.
Yes.
I want to watch my daughter grow up and get married one day or, you know, graduate college. I know that I can't just eat macaroni and cheese and lasagna and pizza every day because I know what that's going to do to my arteries.
Right.
Yes, that is absolutely true. Thank you all so much for joining us here in JT Ladies Lounge. As you know, we are Jazz and T, but more importantly, we have a very special guest, Miss Cherri J. Very, you know, decorated, a very notable Hollywood actress. And we're talking about health and wellness here. So we do have a couple questions.
Good.
Oh. We do have a couple questions and comments. I definitely want to shout out everybody who's joining us. Pat, Beth, Eric, thank you for joining us. Ice. So the question that we have, oh no, my phone froze. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
One of the questions that we have, Cherri, from Ice, he says, I got a question for her. How were you able to avoid the pitfalls that have plagued from child actors, drugs, addiction, alcoholism, sexual exploitation?
Yes.
Exploitation.
Yes. How have you been able? And I wanted to talk to you about that. Like even in the wake of Harvey Weinstein, everything that's going on with the Me Too movement, and you know all the stuff that's been revealed about things that we've already known, but nobody's ever brought light to it. How were you able to avoid that pitfall?
Okay, well, let's get really real right now. How many drug addicts did you go to school with? How many strippers did you go to school with? How many prostitutes did you go to school with? I'm sure that people flashed to your head when I was saying that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actors are no different. Just because we have a different kind of job, or people might think that we have a certain like caliber of fame, or we get a certain kind of money. At the end of the day, we're all still people. So if you humanize a celebrity, then you get to look and you be like, oh, a certain amount of people fall into those traps anyway. Childhood star or not, I'm not a drug addict. I'm not into anything that's going to make me not cute.
Not make you not what?
Not cute, you know.
Right.
I don't have no ass. My ass would be all sunken if I was a crackhead.
Right.
Is damaged. So why would I do that to myself? Because that's just not who I am.
Right.
When it comes to sexual harassment, yes, I have been sexually harassed. Has it been a Hollywood thing? Yeah, it happened in Hollywood. But I also decided I was going to get my real estate license. And the man who was supposed to be my mentor crossed the line more than anybody in Hollywood ever did. What happened then? Did I cry about it? Did I call the police? Did I press charges? No, I punched him in the face and I quit.
Wow.
Come through, boo. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has their own different tolerance.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, honestly, I think sometimes it's what people are going through at that moment. If
Right.
you're the only breadwinner in your whole household for your whole family, or if you're used to living a certain type of lifestyle, but you just fall into Hollywood,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
think everything has their situation and their stages. But I also wonder if a lot of women, and I know I can probably say you will agree with it, a lot of women are taken advantage of.
A lot of women let themselves be taken advantage of.
Yes, I agree with that.
And I'm not trying to blame the victim either, okay? But
True.
everyone is different. I'm not the kind of woman who's going to eat crow or eat shit to get what I want. Hollywood is not going to make or break me. I'm a hustler. I'm going to have a job regardless.
Yes.
I started writing books, you know what I'm saying? My homeboys, I'm from the block, you know what I'm saying? So my homeboys will be on the block together, and they're like, what you got? I got books in my backpack, from bricks to books, you know, some of them are
Right.
Is that one of your book titles? If it ain't, it should be.
Right.
Right. When the cops pull up, you're going to get in trouble. You're going to sell that dime bag for $15 before it was legal. You're going to get in trouble. They're going to open my backpack, which they have, and I ain't got nothing but books. They're not going to say nothing about my $15 books.
Right.
Damn, from bricks to
Cherri,
books, boo.
Cherri, I have another
Yes.
question. Well, actually, I have two comments. I have Champ Owns. He said, no cheat days. Laugh out loud. So let me ask you, do you believe in cheat? So you obviously just talking to you believe in cheat days.
No, I think she said just moments. Just eat whatever you want to
what
eat.
cheat days are, because I don't believe in dieting. You can only have a cheat day if you believe in dieting. I believe in living. You know, wellness is about a lifestyle, and it's about how you want to live. You just need to know how to shop. I ate 10 taquitos. Was that a cheat day? No. My dinner later is probably going to be some salad or broccoli or, you know, some vegetables or something.
Right.
But I don't consider that a cheat day because I have a 3-year-old who weighs 40 pounds. So I'm going to probably pick her up about 10 times before the end of the day, and there goes my workout.
Right. And I think that's where I'm at with it as far as like a cheat day or a non-cheat day, because I've come a long way. When I tell you I've come a long way with my health and fitness, I know I have, but I know to eating healthy completely is really, really, really hard for me. It is so hard. And we have another comment that says 80% of nutrition, 10% fitness. And I have heard that before, that you can be in the gym working out all day, every day, but it's what you put in your body.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to drop a jewel that I probably shouldn't drop unless everybody pays me, but it's so simple if you just think about it. When you walk in a grocery store, everything on the outer perimeter comes from the earth and from God, mostly, except for when you get to the deli and the bakery, okay? Everything in the middle is man-made. Anything that man touches is the devil.
Damn it, girl. Sometime I went to a middle aisle or two.
All chemicals and made in a factory. You shouldn't eat none of that.
And you know, it's funny because I was just talking to somebody today, and I was saying how most of the money that we spend is on the outer rims now. You know what I'm saying? Versus, you know, what it used to be, because we used to shop all in the middle and, you know, getting all the meats and all that. It's on sale. But now it's just a completely different shopping and a completely different lifestyle now that I know what I'm putting in my body.
Right.
It is completely different.
You just gotta look at it like that. If you're drinking things or eating things and you can't pronounce it, why are you eating that?
Right.
Exactly. But you know,
it could be good.
Yeah, I was about to say, because it tastes good.
It might taste good before you can even know the name.
But wait,
Cherri.
so then let me tell you about this gluten situation. So I don't have a gluten issue, right? So me and Tamara was talking one time, and I was like, "Friend, this is gluten free," and I got it because it was healthy. But I'm like, I don't even know what gluten is, so I don't even know if I'm missing it, right? But then I tasted something that was missing the gluten, and I was like, "Oh, I think I need gluten," because it was nasty. It was nasty, and it was plain, and it was like dull and deflated. Like, it was really weird. But I never knew what gluten was. But as I started paying attention to what gluten is and what gluten does for your body and the effects that it has on your body, I would rather eat that or take that versus risk.
But if you don't have an allergy, you really don't have to do
Right, and that's what I learned.
Right, it is.
Yes.
It's something.
Yeah.
Yes, right. And
That's what I learned. That's what I learned because I was like, okay, so like
but you know
this
what?
is gross.
But-
I like, I need some gluten in my life, but
that's
it's an allergy.
But that's where it comes. That's where that comes from. Where you've been eating something for so long, and then when you know it's not there, you like, oh, it don't taste good. I can't do this.
I'm missing it. Like you automatically missing it because you're used to how it was when you tasted it versus how it is when it's not in that form of
Right.
what you're used to.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a fad. It's also a fad. It's the new it thing. Oh, gluten free. Oh, gluten free. So everybody wants to be gluten free. In 10 years, you'll find out everything that's gluten free is probably cancer causing. It hasn't been around 10 years yet. We don't know what that stuff's going to do to your body.
And I had just said today, I said, you know what? The superfoods today ain't going to be the superfoods tomorrow.
Mhm.
What's healthy today ain't going to be healthy tomorrow. You got to find your
gotta go
balance.
old school. And
Yeah.
one thing I will say, I think it was Tamara, you said you have a problem, you know you should eat right. Well, a lot of people don't know, even if they're vegan, you could be vegan and still be eating very unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can get you on a track and get you eating healthy and right for like 10 days, when you go and you want to have that, what you guys call a cheat day, right?
Mhm.
And you consume a bunch of sugar, you'll realize you don't even feel good anymore.
Nope.
Like you'll eat and you automatically get sleepy or you get that like food intoxication.
Yeah. And you know what,
You don't
Cherri?
like that feeling.
And that's crazy. That's also funny that you mentioned that because that's how I stopped eating meat. Like it was like a little bit, I did it a little bit at a time. It wasn't like a fad or a diet, but I did it because I noticed how my body felt when I ate it versus when I didn't eat it. I noticed how my body digested it. I noticed how, the bloat and all those things. And I'm not saying everybody should stop eating meat. It was just something that works for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I also know that if you eat meat, you need to be careful of the meat that you eat. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
your body has a different odor when you eat meat. A lot of people don't understand
yes.
why the hormones are imbalanced or why they're aggressive. You're eating an animal. Animals have hormones. Animals are aggressive. That animal may have cancer. You just put it in your body. Am I a vegan? No. I used to be a vegan. I was a vegan for 15 years and got turned out by a hamburger.
Girl, did it do it to you?
You said you got turned out by a hamburger.
Girl, that meat is a vicious thing, girl. Yes.
So I'm not going to say that I don't eat meat. I just ate beef taquitos. So I do eat meat.
Right.
Right.
I eat everything in moderation.
Right,
Yes.
right,
I
right.
completely agree.
Right. So so Cherri, part of your program is about also skincare. And that's also a part of what you put in your body. Like you said, it's with what you take in. It shows.
It has everything to do with what goes in your body. You can buy as much cream, as much ointments. You can spend as much money as you want buying anything that the dermatologist can give you. You're still going to break out.
Yep.
If you're not changing what you put in your body.
So what do you think, not what do you think, but what have you found to be the most harmful thing to put in your body that's going to show up in your skin?
Water.
No, I said harmful.
Oh, harmful thing.
Yeah, helpful is water, but harmful, I was thinking like, what's the worst thing you can put?
Oh, yeah.
Sugar.
Right.
And not just like sugar, but white flour. It breaks down into your body and turns into sugar. Sugar and yeast is horrible for your skin.
Okay, but even with the water thing, like I drink water. It took me a long time to drink water. The most I drink water is like working out, literally. Like that's the most. And to me, I work out enough, so I'm drinking enough. But I know it's really not because it's a certain what's the average that you're supposed to drink water a day?
They say 8 glasses a day. I tell
drink a
people
lot.
if you're trying to lose weight and you're not drinking at least 12 glasses a day, you're cheating yourself.
Right, but what's that okay, what about for people when you get that full feeling and you just like, I cannot drink no more water? It's like you get...
What else are you drinking throughout the day? You say you drink water when you exercise. What else are you drinking during the day?
No, I would drink water throughout the day. Like I would force myself to drink water like with a meal, but I'm not drinking it all because it's just like I don't want to drink soda. That's one thing I took out of my diet. I don't drink soda. So I may get a Gatorade, or I say, okay, I don't want a Gatorade. I get an apple juice. I know that's probably not the best thing, but
Apple juice is one of the worst juice you can drink because it's really high in sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And Gatorade is man-made.
Mm.
So I don't care what electrolytes they tell you you're putting back in your body. It's all hogwash.
Mm.
So what do you suggest outside of water?
Just water. Don't drink nothing but water, right?
No. I do drink 100% juices sometimes. I'll make a smoothie out of vegetables and fruit. And green tea is great for you. I have no problem with any kind of teas, but it's based with water.
Okay, so what you saying about the smoothies? I don't remember the company. I do not remember the company that it was, Cherri. But a couple of years ago, I tried the shakes, right? I was new.
You already killed it by telling me a company made it.
And that's probably where I messed up at, because I'm like, okay, I'm now working out. I'm gonna do the shakes to replace a meal. When I tell you, Cherri, my face broke out bad that I actually had to go to a dermatologist, and I never had to. I had to go to a dermatologist, and she asked me, what did you switch in your diet? And I told her the shakes. She said, well, I'm going to give you this medicine, take these pills, take this medicine, clean out your body, stop the shakes. And if your face don't clear up, come back. I did not have to go back. Now,
she stopped drinking everything.
I stopped the shakes, and I have been scared since then. I don't know, like you said, because it was from a company versus me doing it naturally.
Yeah, what I'm saying was, like, when we drink smoothies in my house, I will get some frozen spinach. I might have some broccoli in the house, and whatever food I have, if you have banana, if you have, sometimes I'll have frozen blueberries or strawberries. I put it in a blender with some ice. I don't do the whole almond milk thing, which a lot of women don't understand that almond milk is fattening.
I do. I drink almond milk because I don't drink cow milk, and I don't like soy milk.
I do. Well, that's good. Soy is cancer causing. I drink rice milk.
You got rice milk, girl? I ain't seen it in the store. I will get that.
And if you are gonna drink almond milk, the best thing for you to do is to buy almonds and soak them overnight, and then wait for them to swell up and kind of get hydrated. You put those in the blender with a little bit of water, and that's your almond milk. You don't buy it from the store.
Girl, now you done said some work, girl. You done said some work. But I want to thank everybody again for joining us here in JT Ladies Lounge with Miss Cherri Johnson.
Yes,
she's putting us up on game, guys. If you want to talk natural, you want to talk about being all natural from the earth and all that great stuff, this is where you need to be. Like, these are the things you need to hear, because we taking shortcuts with a lot of things.
Right.
I know I do.
And not to say that you still can't
take shortcuts and be healthy, but if you're talking about doing it all natural, that's the new thing. So if that's what you want to do, this is where you need to be. We have someone that has a question. She actually said, okay, it wasn't how much water you should drink a day. She said, what about electrolyte waters like Smart Water? Which I believe you touched on because it's man-made, but what do you suggest that people get? Where do you suggest that people get their electrolytes from? If not, the Smart Waters.
And I think one of the best things you can put in your body is aloe vera juice. And I'm not talking about the man-made aloe vera juices with the pulps in it. Like
you talking about from the actual plant.
Like the stuff. Either you'll get an old school aloe vera plant. If you have a grandmother like mine, you go scrape out the middle and put it in the blender with some water. Or you can find it like at Walmart in the laxative aisle. And it's not a laxative. It's not going to make you have diarrhea. But drinking the aloe vera juice will actually replenish anything that you lost during the day. And it'll help clear up your skin.
And it's good for stretch marks. I'm just saying.
Aloe vera is awesome. And it's good. A lot of people don't realize if you are a meat eater and you're doing something like a raw fruits and vegetables diet, it's scraping your intestines, right? So it's getting everything out. The aloe vera juice will actually smooth and take down any inflammation you have inside your body.
So aloe vera is good for inflammation too. Because
which also causes acne.
Yep.
Acne is inflammation.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
We have a comment. Someone said you can knock 12 glasses out by drinking 3 glasses of water with your meal.
I guess that's right, because you're supposed to eat 3 meals a day.
But what about
Do what? What did they say?
it said you can drink you can knock 12 glasses out by drinking 3 glasses of water with your meal.
Absolutely. One of the best things you can do for your body too is drink a glass of water before you go to the bed. Before you go to bed, you might have to wake up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom, but before you put anything in your mouth, and the doctor told me this, after I had my baby, I was 180 pounds. And the male doctor looked at me and he said, if you want to lose your baby fat quickly, drink a glass of water every morning when you wake up on an empty stomach. It'll help you empty your bowels.
Yeah.
Changed my life.
Okay. Well,
So-
I might need to start doing that. You said drink a glass of water every morning?
Yep, as soon as you wake up.
As soon as I wake up, I drink 16 ounces of water, which is like, the small bottle, not the really small bottle like the kid bottle, but the regular small bottle of water.
Mm-hmm.
On an empty stomach every morning, 30 minutes before I eat anything.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you something. We have another question that says, do we eat the skin of fruits? What do you feel about that?
Of course, that's where all the vitamins are. And so if you're peeling the skin off, you're missing half of the nutrients.
I am a skin peeler.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll eat, like, if you can slice an apple up for me, I'll eat the meat part. But as far as the skin, I'll eat inside the skin. And I guess it's because I'm thinking, oh my God, even though I wash it and all that good stuff.
Right.
Okay, so let me ask you this. How do you believe that you should properly clean the outside of the fruit prior to you eating it? Because I'm thinking people touching this, and regardless how much I wash it, it's not.
All right.
There's something called fruit and vegetable wash. If you can't find
Right.
that, get you some old school vinegar. Stick your stuff in the sink with some vinegar and just let it soak in some cold water and vinegar. You'll watch the little backs that they put on side apples just peel off, and then you just have to rub it off.
How simple is that, guys? All right, listen. This
Vinegar's
is
cheap.
and
So
it's
a lot of
cheap.
people think that when you go all natural, you have to, eat expensive. That's bull. Don't eat no iceberg lettuce. Eat some romaine lettuce. It actually has nutrients in it, and you can buy like 4 or 5 heads of romaine lettuce
Yeah.
from Sam's for $2.99.
True.
So
True.
what about the sweet butter one? The sweet butter
That's
lettuce?
just your sweet butter taste, child. It tastes good.
You can eat that. You can
Mhm.
definitely eat that. I just say iceberg has no nutritional value, so I
Right.
would skip over that.
Right. And that's what everybody say too. Iceberg lettuce is just lettuce. Like, it has no value whatsoever. It's just like water.
Mhm.
But thank you all for
Yeah.
joining us so much here in JT Ladies Lounge. We're going to take a quick break, right?
Yes.
So make sure you go ahead, like, comment, and share this video. Invite your friends, invite your family. We have Miss Cherri J. Like, why wouldn't you want to share this? Why wouldn't you want to invite your people? We talking health, we talking wellness, and we talking Hollywood.
Yes.
It's just
yes.
not just one. Listen, when you come here in the Ladies Lounge, it's just not one area of the show you're going to be dealing with. We're going to cover it all, right? So make sure, like I said, you like, comment, and share. Invite your peoples. Run and use the bathroom, and then come back, because we're going to be right here. Give us a couple seconds, right?
even in life, like when I say
Ain't nobody tell you to touch nothing. Thank you for joining us tonight in JT Ladies Lounge, guys. We are back. This is Jazz and that is T. Yes, so we are here with Miss Cherri J. She is dropping a lot of jewels, and I don't know if y'all paying attention to what's going on. It's really, really popping. Like, she is telling us how to be healthy, how to make it healthy affordably. You know what I'm saying? And not even that, how to do it with what God has given us on this earth. Not even saying man-made products, not saying creating a lab, not saying any of that. So thank you so much again, Miss Cherri, for joining us. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. And we just had a couple questions because as women, being in the ladies' lounge, this is what we discuss. Bowel movement. It's a lot of women that don't have regular bowel movements. Whatever regular is, a lot of people don't even know what regular is because they haven't.
That comes with
right.
Yes, that comes with putting in your body. That comes with I'm pretty sure a part of your program, detoxing, right?
It
But
also comes with age.
It comes with age, and it also comes with just being born that way.
When I was 35 years old, I stopped shitting regularly,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I couldn't understand why I was gaining weight. My tummy was starting to have little pouches it didn't have before. Your health depends on how much you go to the bathroom. That's why if you ever say something's wrong with you, the first thing your grandma says,
"Did you boo boo?
You got to shit." And a lot of people don't know that healthy shit floats. You are supposed to shit every time you eat. So at least 3 times a day you're supposed to go to the bathroom.
Girl, I can tell you maybe once a week.
Right.
If I'm lucky. And that's even with
true.
detox. For me personally, that's even with detox. That's even with, eating not so irregular exercise. Like I'm just not.
Okay, sweetheart, you said you detox. How did you detox? Did you detox with food or did you detox with supplements?
Shit, sometimes it's both.
That's why you're silent.
Sometimes it's both, because sometimes I'm just curious.
Because anytime you're taking supplements, remember you're taking something that is man-made.
Uh-huh.
Do our inside out challenge. I promise you, your ass is gonna explode like it's never exploded.
An explosion is what I promise.
And not to say it like that, but you don't understand when you eat meat, and I don't care what kind of meat, it rots in your body, it doesn't digest. So you might get shit out your ass that's been up there for 10 years.
Right.
Girl.
But you know what? But listen, Cherri, let me say this to you, like for real. And this is, I'm sure people that know me, that's really close to me, know I am not a regular person I'm not a person that used the bathroom regularly. Like for real. I honestly could say to myself, I'd be like, okay, it's been 4 days. I ain't used the bathroom. It's been 5 days. And I'm gonna give you a quick scenario. Oh no, a prime example of what just happened. A week ago, January 9th, right? I had a mini procedure done. So I had my follow-up about 4 days after my procedure, right? But I remember using the bathroom before then. So the doctor said, well, when was the last time that you made a bowel movement? And I remember because I know I don't make it that often. So
Right.
I always remember it in my head.
Right.
So when I told him the date from the time that I seen him, Cherri, it was actually 7 days. And he said to me, that is not good. You need to go to the pharmacy.
And get a laxative?
Yes, get a laxative, put something in your butt, and you need to poop.
Okay, so the problem I have with laxatives is if you're a homeowner, you know you can put Drano down your pipes, right? But there's still gunk stuff all on the sides. So you're only removing the stuff on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So great, you took a laxative. So you got the stuff that's in the inside, in the middle of the pipe out. You got to get in there and scrape that stuff that's on the outside of your pipes.
Mm.
Like they do a pipe sweep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a real detox will do for you, is a pipe sweep. And I would love for you to join us for the detox challenge. First of all, healthy shit floats.
Mm-hmm.
And it does not sink. I'm sure when you go to the bathroom, it sinks because your body is full of toxins. That's why we have to go to the bathroom, because we have to get rid of those toxins. Your body is almost really making itself sick because you've got all them toxins just sitting in your body, not going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
For years. And it's crazy because I've never been a regular bowel movement or
And
I'm
I
about to
haven't
say shitter.
either. And I haven't.
I just don't.
I haven't.
And that's the thing. Like, I'm not even sure what regular is for me. But like everybody, and the funny thing is, just this year I've been talking to my coworker, and she's been telling me the same thing. Like, you should do this every day. It should float. It should be this color. It should make this curve. All of this. And
Fluffy. It should be fluffy floaters. That's what I call it. Will you guys? Okay, look, February 1st. You got 3 days. Can I get a commitment that you guys are going to be there? I don't want your money. I just want you.
oh, we want you too, Cherri. Oh my goodness, that was so sweet of you. Yes, I mean it's not it's just so weird because honestly, for me, I'm like, if I got to shit every day, like this is just gonna take seconds away. Like I can do something in these seconds, but because I know it's something that my body needs because it's something that I've never had. Even with all the detox and even with all the health eating, even with all the cleaning, it's just something that I've never had. And I know I'm not the only person or only woman out there that's like that because I'm not necessarily unhealthy as far as eating good and working out and all those things. But I definitely will, take the shit challenge.
Yes. Take this inside out reset.
The inside out reset, yes. I am so excited. Yes, it's gonna be different. It's there because we do workout challenges all the time, and we do, eat this, say this challenges, this random challenges all the time. But this is something completely different, and it's gonna help me because with this helping me, I can help others just as you have.
And it's so funny how you just said, well, how did you transition from doing this to this? You don't really transition. It's not like, oh, I'm not going to act anymore and I'm just going to help people lose weight. But you have conversations with people who you care about and you generally like. And you're like, hey, let me help you help yourself.
Right.
And that's what it's all about. Just starting a conversation, because we went from talking about you being a child actress to your new venture. I mean, not even new, but with your now known venture with, healthy eating, healthy living. And now we're talking about shit. Girl.
Hey, it's a part of health.
I'm about to say, which is a part of it.
It's a part of health, but it's something that is rarely talked about.
And you know what, Cherri? Even looking at your prices, and
are amazing.
Sometimes when people want to get in healthy living, healthy fitness lifestyles, it's the prices that pushes them away. And your prices are even like, wow,
awesome.
Like if you could spend,
we're charging for our time. Like we want to make it affordable for everybody to be able to participate. We're not trying to get rich. We are trying to, and I won't say ruin the diet industry, but if the diet industry is $1 billion business and it never works, we're just trying to educate people so that they don't have to waste their money and they can stay healthy. I want my Black people to live.
Right. So so for your food prep, like the phase 1 and 2, your food prep is $45. We can easily go out and spend $45 just on
every day. And that's my thing. Like, that's why I decided to do what I'm doing, because I blow that money easy. And it's not saying it's a lot of money, but I mean, $45 we can do easy in a day.
Right.
I enjoy cocktails, so I know that it's nothing. Huh?
I said, if people would save that money instead of going out to lunch every day and, spending their $45 or $62, you go to Cheesecake Factory, that's going to be at least a $64 bill. If you fuck with me, I can have you eating off $10 a day, and we save that money and we'll all go out of the country at the end of the year.
How amazing is that?
Simply because you gave up eating, at the Cheesecake Factory 3 times a week or something.
That's amazing. And it's even amazing that you even put that out there. You know what I'm saying? If y'all didn't hear her, she said, what she had said was, if you save your cheesecake money and rock with her at the end of the year, we can all go out of the country. That means get a passport. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. That's right. She just offered that here in the lounge tonight. So what changes are you willing to make in your life?
Toby and I'm sorry not to cut you off. Toby and I are totally talking about. I would love to take like a team of 10 to 20 people, and I don't care if they're men or women or what, but whoever just needs a change in life, let's all go away. Let's go to a resort. Let's spend some days together. Let me give you some education. And then let's stay in touch for 30 days and see how it goes.
How do they stay in touch with you?
Right.
If you write me on social media, I'll actually write you back as long as you don't send me no penis pictures or something. But then I'm still going to write you back.
Like you need to do better?
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna be like, come on, bro. You really sent me that? Like, yourself, not me.
Somebody, wait a minute. Before you give us your social media outlet, we did have a question. Thank you all for joining us tonight in JT Ladies Lounge with Miss Cherri Johnson. So somebody said grits and tuna during the week. What do you feel about grits?
About grits?
Yes.
My daughter eats them. Grits are cool occasionally, but it's like eating rice.
All right, so let me ask you so for what you just said, Cherri, so you have your, I don't want to say cheat days, because I know, like, you have your moments. You have your moments. You eat what you want to eat. I totally understand, because I'm the same way too. And then you have your healthy moments. How are you doing that with your daughter? Like, are you bringing the healthy eating into her lifestyle too?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That started when I was pregnant. Your children will eat what you eat, and you're the first example of what healthy living is. My daughter loves vegetables. I hear parents say, oh my God, my kid will eat this chicken McNuggets. They'll never eat vegetables. That's because that's what you give them. And that's how they see you eating. So they want what mommy has. My daughter will tell you she loves broccoli. She loves carrots. She told my mom the other day, my mom said, what kind of snack do you want? She's like, can I have some celery? Like, what's wrong?
Oh my goodness. You know, and it's funny that you say that because, girl, my kid is completely damn opposite. Like, you know, even when I was pregnant with him, I was all but I'm not gonna lie, the last couple trimesters, it was all Lido's pizza. It was just pizza. It wasn't like complete junk food, but because as he was growing up, I didn't expose him to sweets. I didn't let him eat sweets. I didn't let him have those things. Now it's like he OD on them because he never had them before. But now I'm like, so baby, you know, if you eat that, like what's going to happen? Like I'm talking to him now so he don't drink juice, but he drinks certain pop. But he don't, you know, he drink milk and he drink a lot of water, but it's one of those things to where I'm trying to help him understand, like, this is what you need to do, but I need you to do it for you and not because you make your mommy happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't deprive them of anything. That's what a lot of parents do.
did. I definitely
did. Anyway, and they're like, oh, they can't have that. There is a bowl of chocolate downstairs on my table, a crystal bowl, and it's full of chocolate. It's been full for 4 weeks. My daughter doesn't really touch it. Every once in a while, she might say, Mommy, can I have a piece? I say yes, and it's over because she's not deprived.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like if she wants it, I give it to her. It's not a big deal.
Mine was definitely deprived. His ass be like, Mommy, can I have a piece? But I want it all though. But I'm really gonna tell you a piece so you go upstairs and I'm gonna eat everything. But
all right, we have one more Cherri, we have one more comment. Cass said, this is something that I would actually look into. Most programs are not only expensive, but don't seem healthy. Yeah. I always worry about supplement programs, and this is not that. So in your program, Cherri,
it's not supplements.
You're not using supplements.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't believe in them. I don't believe in anything. And Lord, I'm going to sound really bad right now, but all the food industries are owned by white men companies.
Mm-hmm.
Are owned by what, babe?
Everything they've given us is nothing but poison.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So why would I feed you a supplement that was made by a big corporate company and tell you that it's healthy for you? It's not.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That is a very interesting take on it. You know, it's just like you do what you can. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is at a different level at a different time for a different reason. You know what I'm saying? And when it brings you to that, I'm so happy that you're here to let people know that you're open to showing them something completely different versus what they've known, versus what they've always heard. And just, you know, just being a better version of you. And so I thank you so much for joining us. And what is your contact information? Like, how can people get in contact with you?
Everybody can reach me at Cherri Johnson 75. All my social medias have the 75 on the end because that's the year I was born.
All right,
I'm a Steelers fan. It's also Mean Joe Green's number. You 70s babies would only understand that. But it's not me.
Okay.
All right. So one more thing, Cherri. When I looked at your video, you said that with this program, you would get healthy eating, a different lifestyle, and you will also get a coach. So where does the coach part come in at with this program?
All three of us are there with you daily. From day one, you will have Mike, you will have Toby, you will have me. I'm a nutritionist, Toby is a wellness coach, and Michael is a fitness trainer. So after the first 10 days, Mike will start putting you on some sort of regimen.
All right, so...
But he's there from day one.
So will we be able to contact him like as far as like a visual? Well, I know everybody, depending on where you at, but would it be like we would see him like, I guess through FaceTime, through the computer, or would it be like we were actually Skype?
Virtually, what we do is we like to put everybody like in a Facebook group, or the people that don't have Facebook, some people are through our emails, other people are through our Instagrams. But we have contact with you every single day.
Uh-huh.
And that's why we charge, because it takes our time.
It really does.
Yes.
Instructions.
Yes.
If you ever have questions, we're right there to answer you, whether it's in the Facebook group, whether it's in the Instagram group, or whether it's in our emails.
Right.
We are basically at your beck and call, all three of us.
Right.
Throughout the whole challenge.
Right.
That is amazing.
Right.
That is amazing because that's something that a lot of people say they offer, but they really don't. And the way that you're doing it with, like, listen, boo, you can go to the grocery store, you can get this apple cider vinegar, you can get this chamomile, you can get, just different things that you offer. That's awesome. And I'm just so, just to hear it from a different perspective, basically everything that I think, but it's just coming from you. Like we talked about, how we tell our people in our family, like, listen, you don't have to. And I tell, this is something I tell them, you don't have to do what I'm doing, but there's other ways that you can do this thing and it's not as expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do this a different way other than me, but you can still do this. But now that they hear from someone other than me, that is a celebrity, you know what I'm saying, that has that status, maybe hopefully we encourage people to get healthy and to try different things. And to do it a different way than what everybody else is used to. So thank you so much for joining us here in JT Ladies Lounge. So tell us what's next for you. Huh?
I said, thank you so much for having me, because a lot of people, especially in our community, they think that you have to be able to afford to shop at Whole Foods. This is stuff that you can get at Walmart or Sam's Club. Like, you don't have to be at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's.
That's awesome, because that shit ain't cheap.
Right.
It's expensive.
It is. And sometimes it tastes like cardboard, but I ain't want to judge. So what's coming up next for you? Where can we catch you at next? How do we contact you again? Just let us know what's going on with you and your challenge.
Check out my social media. Actually, we are going on a tour. It's called the Hollywood Workshop Tour, and it is going to be me, Jamie Foxworth from Family Matters, the guy who played my boyfriend, Sean Harrison from Family Matters.
Hey, yes!
Yes. Antoine Tanner and my really good friend, Jalissa Lynn. We are going to travel the world, actually, because we have dates in Trinidad and in Tokyo, China, in Spain. But across the United States, we're going to come and we're going to teach. I'm tired of people telling me that they got ripped off and they were charged $1,500 to take this acting workshop and still don't know how to get a job. So we want to come out to you at a really affordable price in your city and spend 2 days with you and give you the knowledge that you need to know if you're interested in entertainment.
That is amazing. So how can people join your challenge beginning in February?
Oh, the challenge, you can go to teamcherryj.com.
Okay. So listen, you just heard, if you want to get on this healthy challenge, you want to learn how to shit good, use the bathroom, you want her to get that life together, just a healthier lifestyle in a more cost affordable way. Cherri J is the person you need to talk to. Also, too, I just want to thank you again. I know I'm probably thanking you a lot, but thank you so much again for joining us. And I want you to know that you're always welcome here in JT Ladies Lounge. If you feel like it, invite your friends, because we like your friends.
Thank you.
So,
And can I just say, therealhollywoodworkshop.com, and if you're all into this healthy living thing and you're looking for some cheap hair products with ingredients that you can actually pronounce, please check out wildcherryproducts.com, because I also have hair products.
Girl, that's a whole nother show.
Yeah, that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is all, especially with working out. Yes, that is a whole nother show.
Yes.
And thank you so much for joining us and, being here in the Ladies Lounge, because we're definitely going to bring you back.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to give to our audience? Just maybe another jewel you want to drop, just to let everybody know that you can live healthy and you can do this simply. Is there anything else you want to?
Absolutely. It is not expensive. You owe yourself to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, your goals and your dreams are never going to be true. But your real wealth is in your health.
Health as well.
If you don't have your health, you don't have nothing.
Agreed. I completely agree. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you please like, comment, and share this video, because it's not me talking this time. It's Miss Cherri J. You know what I'm saying? So thank you all for joining us here in JT Ladies Lounge. We enjoyed you all. Keep the conversation going. If you have anything you want to talk about, make sure you hit us up with your lady letters. We call them lady letters, but y'all dudes be writing them too.
Mm-hmm.
We not judging. We not taking away. Everybody is welcome. Make sure you hit us up at TL2 with Jazz and T. TL2 with Jazz and T
Yep.
at yahoo.com. Make sure you follow us on Jetsons Radio DC on Facebook. Also, our page JT Ladies Lounge on
Instagram.
Facebook and Instagram. Yep. And also, our Twitter is TL2 with Jazz and T at yahoo.com. Also, too, don't forget, I have a book, right? Because I already told y'all, but just in case y'all ain't remember, I have a book that I wrote. It's called 5 Diamonds, What to Do When You Don't Know What to Do. That's on Amazon. That's definitely available. Anything health and wellness, I'm here. Clearly, Cherry J is here.
Yeah.
So you can hit us both up, and we are so happy. Oh, also our sponsors. Thank you, Columbus 614, for sponsoring our show. TNT Management, building the pathway to your dreams. Thank you for sponsoring our show. And if you have any questions or comments, you got our email address. Make sure you hit us up. Cherry J just left you her information, so we can do the show. We can live a healthier lifestyle, and it doesn't have to be expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so make sure y'all stay tuned.
And
We'll
see
you
y'all
later.
Wednesday.
Yes.
Jetsons.
Woo! Bye, guys.